People actually liked him? How the fuck do they like him more than me? Who the fuck said I was unlikable? I will fly there right fucking now and drain their asses dry! Oh, okay. I hear it now. It's not that I'm unlikable. It's that they're fucking terrified of me and they think Morty's a pussy. I'm good with that. Anyway, let's kick this party off! Ha ha! Welcome to episode 3 of the Fantasy Football Monsters. As always, I am your host, Von Murder, and with me this week, I have both of my co-hosts, Jimmy and Mortimer.
It is indeed an honor to be invited to return.
Fuck it, snowflakes. One of you's bad enough, but now we have this hairball too. Yeah, I don't make the rules. Producer says he stays.
I hope to bring a wonderful level of class and professional analysis to this fantastic show.
Oh, this is gonna be a long fucking show, isn't it? You don't even know, dude. Assholes like you, I can handle. People like this guy will have me on 100 proof blood before the night is over. Yeah, I might have to soak brains in vodka first before I down them.
Good sirs, I apologize if I'm not the person you would most like to have as your co-host, but I am committed to making this show the best possible if you will only give me a fighting chance.
Fine, whatever. So what are we gonna talk about this week?
Shall we resume our lively conversation about the Frankenstank League?
Franken what? What the hell is he talking about? Oh yeah, something new for you. So, we're working with the awesome people at Toilets Titles, and they made a fantasy league that uses us, monsters, in a league. What the fuck? How the fuck does that work?
Jimmy, I do believe it would be best for you to watch the last episode we shot while you were on assignment in Oxnard, where we discussed this in depth.
Yeah, Hairball is right. We already covered that. Try to keep up. Whatever. Let me watch it real fast.
3 hours later.
The show was 15 minutes. What the hell took you so long? Fuck you. I have ADHD and I ran across a bunch of videos of kittens.
Oh, that's wonderful. Always time for
being slaughtered. I could watch that shit for hours.
Well, that's on brand, I suppose.
So now that you're up to date, let's talk. First thing you're gonna notice, they don't give a fuck about you, Jimmy. No fucking zombies. Ha ha! You moron. Do you know what the hell a mummy is? It's a damn zombie wrapped in toilet paper. I just don't need it because I'm a bidet guy.
Really? You don't strike me as that civilized.
Well, I am, so you can suck it. Fine. As long as we're on mummies, we should cover it. Jimmy, I'll let you do the honors. Sure. So the mummy just straight up freezes your opponent's lineup. Whatever they played last week, they gotta play this week. All the exceptions if a player's from a weekly match trade, they can fill that slot with whatever.
What if a player was injured or has a bye?
Don't give a shit. They're stuck. Too bad, so sad. Plan better, noob. Well, you know Dracula, but man, if you can time this going into a heavy bye week, you can completely screw someone. A little too uncontrollable for my liking, but if it works, brutal.
Wow. How about we look at my card next?
You don't actually have a card, you fucking wimp. You suck so bad they give the card to the thing that kills you instead of you. Because you terrify nobody.
Semantics, my good men. Semantics. My card is the Great Protector. Once played, it will absolutely protect one player for 3 whole weeks. Going into a scary stretch and want to protect your QB? I'm your guy.
This is the perfect card for you. Because it sucks. Ha ha!
What do you mean?
So they don't take your best guy. They still take your second best. Yeah, they don't protect you. Just your player, and only for 3 weeks. Wow, you're as impactful in the league as you are at this desk.
I don't see the need for these psychologically harmful personal attacks. I was simply trying to provide analysis, and I was not the one who designed my card.
Are you fucking new here? We're not gonna start being nice because your card sucks. Man up, bitch. I gotta side with Jimmy on this one. Man up, bitch.
I don't need to sit here for these patriarchal slurs.
Fine, you can stand up. I don't care. Okay, enough. It's episode 3. Let's not break him yet. We have a whole season to cover, and we haven't even started playing games yet. Let's talk some legit strategy. Who's got a topic? I do. There have been a few very noteworthy free agents that finally got themselves paid. Zeke ended up on the Patriots and Dalvin Cook ended up on the Jets. What happens to Ramondre and Brees?
This is a fantastic exercise. Starting with Mr. Elliott, I personally believe the rumors of his demise have been greatly exaggerated. I believe he suffered from death by comparison next to a younger and extremely explosive Mr. Pollard in Dallas.
Shoot me. I agree with the wuss. Zeke's been over 1,000 all-purpose yards every year except last year when he saw career lows in targets and carries, but still found pay dirt 12 times. Unsurprisingly, Pollard saw career highs in both. I get it. This Zeke isn't 2018 Zeke, but he ain't done yet. I'm putting it out there now. He'll have over 1,100 all-purpose yards and a minimum of 10 touchdowns. Zeke will feed in Foxborough. Circle your calendars. October 1st will be the Zeke revenge game, and I think he's gonna be super motivated to fuck shit up. I'm clearly a Cowboys guy, but I think you're right.
What about Mr. Stevenson's outlook?
Oh, Ramondre is still gonna get his, don't you worry. Last I checked, Mac Jones is still the quarterback, so I would expect there to be lots of the ground game this year. Yeah, I think Zeke probably vulture off some touchdowns, but I think Ramondre will still get 1,000 on the ground alone. I still feel fine if I drafted him already, that I'd probably knock him back a few rungs in ADP.
Possibly. I do feel as though they see Ezekiel as their rent-a-car and Ramondre as their daily driver. I believe Ezekiel will only be there 1 year, and as such will leave a lion's share of the workload. The Patriots are projected to finish at the bottom of the AFC East, so I think that they will use this as a way to keep Ramondre from getting horribly run down and be able to curb his numbers before he goes into a contract year.
Fuck, dude. That's kind of dark for Patriots fans. But maybe. Probably depends on how the first 6 or so games go.
And how about Mr. Cook's arrival in the Big Apple?
First of all, they play in fucking New Jersey. Secondly, Dalvin's got a little more tread on his tires than Zeke and rushed for close to 1,200 yards last year. I don't think anyone's writing him off. I think he's actually going to end up getting plenty in. I actually think he'll end up in the lead back, almost in a situation similar to New England, though I don't see him as a rental. Yeah, as hard as it is for me to say this, the Jets are building to win either right now or in the next 2 years. This feels a little like Frankenstein's monster with all the pieces they put together. If they gel, they'll be your contender. Dalvin's definitely getting plenty of touches.
Indeed. Well, I think Mr. Hall will certainly see the field plenty. I think the Jets will be somewhat gun-shy with him after his injury last year. They figure they have too much invested in him, and they will have the stud in Dalvin to protect him. I expect the first half of the season will belong to Mr. Cook, but in the second half, I think both will see similar numbers.
Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers is a huge wild card there. You don't go get a Rodgers and not throw the ball, but which Rodgers are we getting? I actually think it's going to work as well as the last Green Bay QB to go there. And by that, I mean really shitty. I don't trust anyone who goes on a bunch of hippy-dippy spiritual darkness retreats.
The process of centering oneself is delicate and may require a vast array of mental health techniques so that they can perform at optimal levels. I commend him for this.
I still see him as a selfish prick who lied about being vaccinated. Whatever. I think Reese's stock takes a pretty big hit with Dalvin coming in. I'm drafting him about a full round later now. I just did a Superflex draft and got him at overall number 60. I'm happy to pick him up there, especially when I got Dalvin in the same draft at number 85 overall. I'm good either way.
You're doing too many drafts without us, fucking snowflake. How many leagues have you found yourself in?
Shit, I have no idea. Maybe 10, maybe more. I'm drafting everything. I don't care. Ain't my money. Apparently it's not my money, but if I wreck the producer's bankroll, we get canceled, so maybe I'll pay more attention.
You're running long, dude. I found me a peak eatery I need to get to. Apparently there's this building where these big-headed idiots go in and out all day, and their brains taste amazing. You mean a library?
Yeah, I think that's what it was called. It doesn't shock me at all that you don't know what a library is. But sure, let's wrap. Hope y'all like this format, because you're probably going to see a lot more of it. Sub, follow, turn on those damn notifications, you know, all those things. These things take long enough to put out, so you're definitely not going to be getting spammed by us.
But we're going to talk more Frankenstein, right? I love monster shit to go with my football. I too love the representation in our game.
Fuck yeah, we are. I've even got a special guest next week. You're gonna love it. Or maybe not. I don't care, because they're still coming, and I think he's dreamy. For Jimmy and Mortimer, I'm Von Murder, wishing you a horrible and terrifying evening. Ha ha!